I don't. Oh,
Welcome back to Szuzu Streams. I'm gonna let this play out really quick because I don't think I did last time.
Yokai are everywhere, causing you problems, messing up your hair. They'll trip you up, give you a flat tire, or make your socks go missing in the dryer. Yokai make mischief anywhere, and you may not even believe they're there. But let me introduce you to my friend. He's found a way to connect with them. He's got a supernatural entourage. He can talk to the spirits. He doesn't have to fear it, and they're always gonna hear it. But you know he's got a yokai watch. Supernatural entourage. He can talk to the spirits. He doesn't have to fear it, and they're always gonna hear it. But you know he's got a yokai watch.
So they did a remixed version of it.
why does it feel like some of those scenes were directly ripped from the show?
It could have been. But of course, so do a lot of the random chance cutscenes. I'm forgetting what they're actually called. Bonus scenes.
I'm not saying they are Tails, I'm just saying that they look like them. Also, give me a brief second, I'm going to grab my blanket. I am getting chills like you wouldn't feel.
Maybe it'll help you stay awake.
I mean, it's not like I can just drop into my bed if I have the blanket over my back. And this isn't even supposed to be the coldest night. Save that for Sunday night into Monday morning.
If you notice, we've come over to this side much sooner than we did last time.
How many things was I going to drop in the process of getting my blanket?
I don't know.
I dropped my headphones, I punched my knuckles into the desk, and I almost fell on the floor pulling the blanket free.
Sounds like you should have just not gotten a blanket.
It's cold, I kinda need to.
Nah, I'm not under a blanket. I have to hold a 3DS.
I mean, it's also probably not as bad. I mean, you're a little more used to the cold. It's starting to float away.
Why is it floating? I
Very
don't think it was a
slowly.
floaty watch.
Oh! Ah, yes, his memory. You have to get his memory back, don't you? Uh-oh. Bad yokai.
Also, if you've noticed, Gyro, we're here this is our second area we've walked into. Much sooner than we would have normally.
How'd you manage that?
It's because the story took us here. In Yokai Watch 1, this was the last area we went into.
Follow him. Just follow him. This sounds directly ripped from the show, almost.
The Mega Watch flies too? Man, I really need to read the manual.
And it just happens that Eddie just vanishes from existence when you pull out the watch.
What? You lent it to him? Yeah, you'll never see that again.
Eddie just watches as you're talking to no one.
I think I just have to follow him for the moment. Hello. Welcome in.
Oh, hi, cat. Oh, don't do that. You demon. You shouldn't have done that. Yoink, you just went on a list. You do not inspirit cats and make them do evil things. They already do that on their own. But they do it cutely.
How do you know it's not yokai inspiriting cats when they do that? I mean, look at tiramisu.
Because cats... Okay, so it's apparently somewhat proven, while it's not, like not actually factually evident, because there's no way to actually see it. Cats apparently can see spirits.
That doesn't prevent you from getting inspirited, even if you can see them.
That's why they react weirdly, and sometimes they just have moments where they just do random stuff. They're chasing something invisible. Supposedly, is it theorized, cats have a sixth sense that they can sense things that aren't actually there.
Okay, so this is also a new feature. Check this out.
Oh. You're not catching them that way. know how you get out of there. Oh, you just go through there. Never mind. Goodness, that cat goes fast.
A chicken thigh.
Wait, so you don't automatically battle if you detect a yokai now?
Well, overworld yokai don't have a chance of doing it or just giving you random stuff. That was even in the first one, though.
I don't remember that, but I also don't remember a lot of things sometimes. Battle time.
What you looking at? Ho, 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 ho!
Did they get more of the show voice cast to
This is a better
the
game
second game?
overall.
Because, like, Riff Raff sounds like Riff Raff.
This game is better than the first one by a long shot.
Eddie, stop messing with the cat.
I know how to purify some whisper. Oh, that's weird. If I turn on the 3D slider, it moves everything to the left over there. Actually, no. This is, we finished the first one, and we're playing the second one, but I've technically already beaten this one before.
Oh,
And
come
there goes the
on.
lunch.
Really?
Yeah, they definitely increased the budget on the second game.
And he did nothing wrong.
Nah, that's fine. We'll get to 3 eventually, but I wanted to get all 3 games physically before I started streaming it, and since I got all 3 of them, we now finally started going through them again.
If only we could play Yokai Watch 4.
Nah, I'm good.
But sadly, it is only in Japan, because, well, Nintendo of America does not care to handle the Yokai series anymore. The person that pushed really hard for it to succeed in North America was Reggie Fils-Aimé. In fact, they made many commercials with his own personal involvement. In fact, he would sometimes let himself look like a goofball.
I'm not sure how to apply the English patch personally. And I know it's not in the game natively.
Yeah, there's a handful of games that come from Japan that have a English option, but sometimes the translations are horrible.
I don't actually emulate any of my games, or at least I try not to more often than not. This is actually running off of my 3DS. Well, we already know about wisps. Ah, here's a new minigame that wasn't in the original Gyro. We have to point the clock.
Yes, Nintendo did stop supporting the 3DS, so there is what do you call it, Szuzu? The like mod or something to
Pretendo?
reconnect the online features. Pretendo, thank you.
Yeah, Pretendo set up servers again. But I do own physical copies of all 3 games, and I have the new 3DS, which the new 3DS you can actually download a homebrew app called SnickerStream, which is how I'm able to stream this to my computer in the first place. The old 3DSs sadly can't run SnickerStream. I thought they could. I could have swore I did that at one point, but I guess not.
Whisper, that was a very bad joke. It's time to hand it over.
Okay, I only couldn't get Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask to work because it shuts the Wi-Fi off when you try to play the games. Pretty much none of the other games do that, and I don't know why those 2 do that.
button.
Yeah, they removed it in the next team because the next team goes in a completely different direction, so they made completely new mini games for it.
Isaac, it's just a sweaty sumo wrestler. Chill.
This game is still rated E for everyone. Even if they push that line very, very far.
Yeah,
I
like that
actually
one
kind of
particular
prefer the
yokai.
combat of 3 as opposed to 1 and 2, but I do really like 2 still.
You know, weirdly, that yokai kind of looked a little like Zomnom from Lost World.
Oh.
Just not, just kind of wrinkly instead of fat and not yellow.
I kind of liked the fact that specials, you had to kind of play around them, but also you couldn't move again after you've already moved, so you could really combo one special into another special, or since you could cancel specials, you could actually start a special, cancel it, and then swap to a different special if you juked them out.
That's not true, Whisper. Uh-oh. Bro. He's like, what just happened?
And that was our first boss, technically. That's
And he's
part of
just
why
looking like-
I like Yokai Watch in general. I was gonna say 2 and 3, but the jokes just land for me. I really like them.
Well, I mean, there's actual effort put into it. Like, I don't want to be that person, but in ways, this is better than what Pokemon can pull, except for Mystery Dungeon.
What's
But
the
even then, that's
Professor Oak
limited.
challenge? And no, I haven't, because I don't even know what the Professor Oak challenge is, actually. Oh, I see.
Interesting. And it sounds very, very, very annoying to do.
To be honest, I kind of
Because
had thought
catch
about doing
RNG.
something like that with Yokai Watch 3 when I was originally playing it, but That is such a hassle. It would be ridiculous. I do want to go back and try to get as many yokai as I can from that game.
The thing you have to also consider if you're doing that with, like, Pokemon,
Money.
encounter rates.
And that.
Oh man, encounter rates. Now, I would think it's possible to do it on Pokemon Yellow, and only because of the fact that I believe you can collect every single Pokemon in that game?
I think there's still some exceptions.
Exceptions being like what? Mew and Mewtwo?
I meant more than that, because you can definitely get Mewtwo.
Yeah, I think you can also find Mew, and there's actually a funny cutscene with it, too.
You can glitch Mew in, but no, you cannot get Mew normally.
I was talking about in Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah, in Yellow you have to have an event for that, or glitch it in. The problem is the event no longer exists.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Terror Time is a pain in the butt. Although Gyro doesn't actually know what the Infinite Tunnel is yet, so he'll get to see that later.
The Infinite what now?
I wonder when I get access to that in this game.
Oh, hi, Baku.
I think it's quite a bit later. Gyro here is kind of a newbie when it comes to these Yokai Watch games, so this is technically his first time seeing any of this. Okay, so I've probably got some time before we get there. I don't remember when we get access to that. Oh yeah. Terror Time is obnoxious, especially if you're trying to do stuff, because it'll, like, yank you from the overworld and then take you into Terror Time, and then you have to go to find the door. And that could put you on the completely wrong side of where you want to be.
Did the time of day change in the game?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot some yokai can only be from that gacha machine. Yeah, that would be even worse. No, you may not eat me with some chocolate and graham crackers.
I mean, he does look a bit like a marshmallow.
Otaku.
I understand that. Although I feel like maybe there should be some exceptions for things like the Crankakai and other forms of,
Oh dear. I just thought of something when it comes to that challenge, the Oak Challenge. The game, what's it called? Frick, forgot the name of it. Game Center?
what?
That's in the first two games, right? Pokemon games.
Oh,
The exclusive Pokemon you can only get from the gambling.
yeah.
That would probably be a dead stop in someone's run of a Pokemon of a Professor Oak challenge. Or do they not count those because that's just not possible to manage?
I mean, technically speaking, it is possible.
Until you run out of money. Hi there. I recognize this guy.
It's the IKEA skeleton! Or was it Home Depot? I forget.
I don't remember, but I remember it from one of the episodes of the Yokai, and I remember it was like a...
No, I meant
gamble
the,
of,
like,
your chances
10-foot
or
skeleton
something.
prop you could buy in real life. Sorry, someone was messaging me.
It's fine. No worries. Also, neat detail. They actually have the characters take off their shoes.
Yes, they did that in the first one as well.
With how much time you spent outside, I never noticed that when you came back inside the house.
Oh, this is in this game. I forgot it was in this game.
Looks good.
Quick time event eating.
It's the best. It looks so yummy.
And, where's mine?
Oh! What?
This is so good! There's some for me, right? Delicious! Save me some. Delicious! This is so good!
I could go for a chocolate bar.
Are you aiming for okays or are you aiming for something
I don't know.
higher?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
Like, is it just based on score of how many you do, or...
I think there's a way to get a better score, but I wouldn't know.
Isaac, lest it be said, Nintendo games always seem to have some form of delicious pictures of food. I don't know what it is about them being able to make food that looks delicious on games.
There might be,
You should-
but I don't remember. Oh, crap.
Oh dear. I mean,
I forgot
nice
about that.
trip.
I forgot they added that. I'm not sure if I can cut that out, I'm gonna be honest.
Is he talking about your mic or mine? Because I have a foam pad over my mic, which is supposed to, like, eliminate certain sounds.
I'm tripping an awful lot right now.
Why do you keep tripping?
I don't remember. Yo, criminals.
But like bad neon?
Worse than that.
What, there's a even worse version?
Let's go take a look at the Yo criminals, shall we? Never mind, we don't have any. Maybe it's
I
the
mean,
third
the
one.
front one. Be right back.
There's a password system? I'm going to be honest, I don't think I ever really did anything with the Yo Criminals side thing on Yokai Watch 1 or 2.
Why's that?
I don't know. I also didn't really get to do this one either, because you had to street pass people to get Yokai to show up. Oh, I see.
Interesting.
Technically, I have two 3DSs, so I could street pass myself with my own save data.
I mean, Street Pass itself isn't shut down, it's just that you have to interact with people to do it.
Yeah, but how many times are you gonna find someone walking around with a 3DS, let alone with Yokai Watch 1, 2, or 3? I tripped into the loading zone!
Again, why do you keep tripping?
I don't know.
Okay, that one was... You've been tripping a lot ever since Baku was in your room.
I think it's unrelated to that. I think it's just random.
Random tripping like Smash Brothers Brawl.
Well, I mean, it's random for, like, when it happens during, like, a day, and I think, like, if the day cycle ends, maybe it would go away. I don't know! I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember tripping like this. Or if I ever found out what causes that.
Some random variable, probably.
Go talk to this guy. I don't know. I didn't actually mess with any of the settings, so it's kind of whatever Twitch set up by default. I'm not sure. But considering that it has EXP, I'm gonna go for it anyways. This is another new feature, Gyro. They're researching these strange doors called Gates of Whimsy. I'm going to be honest. It's been a hot minute since I've played 3. And my memory is terrible. Oh, right. Well, it's only because of our efforts that the museum could stay open long enough to replace it with space stuff. So, now, not only can we find just random yokai in the overworld, but this is the Gate of Whimsy. So whenever you go into one, it'll take you to one of these locations. In this case, where you have to beat 2 yokai.
Pickpocket.
I think the only thing that would probably, like, a Professor Oak challenge sounds like it's time-consuming and stressful, But I honestly think what would be even worse than doing that would be trying to do a Yokai Watch Nuzlocke. I figured both have been done, but still, I think a Nuzlocke would stress me out way more than doing, like, the Professor Oak challenge. My one trophy. And I could just sit in the chair if I want to. A lot. Let's just say a lot. So, I tried. I typed in Yokai Watch Psychic Specters. It only gave me the option of bony spirits and fleshy souls. Huh. Is it spelled weird?
Perfect.
Prevents yokai from evolving and massively lowers all stats. I don't like either of these.
Failure.
I guess so. I guess there isn't really a way to stop a yokai from evolving. Well, no, it asks you. About the only thing it would do is just, like, save you a couple of seconds from telling it, no, I'd rather you not do that, actually. God damn. Nate is over here trying to do insurance fraud, apparently. Oh. Let's give it a go. Oh, yep, there it is. What? What? Okay. Well, I'll just update it then. Cool. Well, at least I now know that Twitch isn't completely useless and actually did have something for it. No idea why it didn't show up when typing it out like that, though. That's confusing.
Why are there a number of pieces in this game that just give me that Super Mystery Dungeon vibes? And like I'm thinking, wow, this would fit perfectly into a fan-made version of that game.
Yokai Watch Mystery Dungeon? Oh wait, that's Blasters.
No, just the music.
Five Choco Bars, 5 10-cent gum, and 5 gooey candies. Oh.
You faceplanted the stone wall.
If this keeps up much longer, I might, I might stop.
You
At
might
least for
stop?
the day, yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, does he have a stamina meter or something?
Yes, but it's completely unrelated to it, it seems, because, like, I'm
You were in the crosswalk, so that's on them. For once, not on you. You weren't jaywalking.
Well, I didn't look both ways before crossing the street.
Pedestrian rules, you have the right of way, always. Ah, yes, you. Why are you twitching uncontrollably? I don't remember if this theme was in the first game or not, but it probably was. I just wasn't there when it happened.
Or if it was, we didn't hear
Was
it.
I mean, we saw him in the overworld. Did you ever talk to him to trigger it?
Yep.
Or is this just more influence from the show?
I think it's more influence. Huh. Yeah, he talks a lot. I didn't even have Choco Bars. Oh, I'm out of money. I don't even have a lottery ticket. Well, that's not good. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, this time it's just another battle room, but we have to win 4. Huh. I wonder why they did that. I think the main reason they did that was because the selling 3 versions didn't turn out too well more often than not. After all, the most sought-out version of 2 is Psychic Specters. So even if they had released 3 versions over here, we probably would still have Sukiyaki be the one that's the most sought-after one. I'm just glad I got lucky enough to get my hands on both Psychic Specters and a physical copy of Yokai Watch 3, which was not easy for either of those, mind you. Oh hey, I don't have to spend money on at least one Choco Bar. Of course I don't have any more candy, so... Nah, I'll just go for it.
Charming! Oh, what you looking at?
That's how I got mine, but I actually got a sealed copy of Yokai Watch 3. Granted, it's not sealed anymore, but it was when I had gotten my hands on it.
Egg! Say, Mr. Payne!
I got my hands on the copy actually about a month ago now. It was very recent that I got my hands on Yokai Watch 3. I do not have a copy of Blasters yet. I want to, but I do not currently have one. Hello, Blue. I'm grabbing this one. Man, I'm just not having any luck with these. Have we even won a single one of these on this game yet?
Pain.
Huh. I actually really want White Dog Squad. I don't want to get both copies, but I definitely want White Dog Squad at least. What counts as a shady? Just barely enough. It's very absurd. It's ridiculous. But they don't sell it anymore, so its prices have skyrocketed, especially as people realize how good the series is, and how basically everyone who didn't play it on launch kinda missed out, including myself. Oh my god, Nate, please. Yeah, I have no intentions of selling my copies at all. But I won't... I will admit that Yokai Watch 2, 3, and Blasters are ridiculously overpriced, and the only reason Yokai Watch 1 isn't is because Yokai Watch 1 kinda sucks compared to 2, 3, and Blasters. It's not a bad game. I do really enjoy it, which is why I'm going to continue to keep it and probably play it again someday. But 2 and 3 are probably what the peak of the series has to offer. Oh, Lord. 3 bottles of each. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so since Nate has been tripping a whole lot today, and I need more money, I think I'm gonna call it here, and I'm gonna do some off-screen grinding before the next time I stream. Thank you all for joining me, though. I'll be back next time with more. Until then, bye-bye.